Good evening, my friends. Today, I know I've been out. I've been out for the count, man. I've been between my kids getting sick and then me getting sick. Whew, it's been rough around here. I probably should have made a video just screaming, "Help! Pray for me!" But I didn't. So I just suffered in silence. So, but now you know. So, Second Kings chapter 2, and I just want to go back through. I've been reading this, and I want to just highlight some of these stories that I've been reading and wanted to share on. And I just want to highlight this story, and I'm going to come in verse 9. But up until this verse, Elijah has basically told Elisha, like, to stop following him 3 times. And Elisha refused to stop following him and continue to follow him and was like, "No, I want to stay with you." And it comes to this point. And it came to pass when they were gone over that Elijah said unto Elisha, "Ask what I shall do for you before I am taken away from you." And Elisha said, "I pray you, let a double portion of your spirit be upon me." And, and then of course, he says, "If you see me leave in the chariot of fire, then whatever you have, or if you see me leave," he didn't know he was getting picked up by a chariot of fire. "If you see me leave, then when I leave, um, you can you can have whatever you desire." So, so basically, what I wanted to just point out was, you know, that there was several times that Elisha was um, given an opportunity to turn away from Elijah. And several times where even Elijah himself is telling him, like, "Hey, leave me alone, like, let me go on my way." And Elisha is like, "No." So, and I think it's kind of like when Jesus says, if a friend comes over and asks you for something, knocks on your door in the middle of the night, like, are you going to send them away? But because of their persistency, you're going to give them whatever they desire. In the same way, it's like sometimes even, Elisha knew that he was supposed to receive something from Elijah, okay, which he's receiving it from God, but Elijah's going to impart something to him. And Elisha somehow knew this, and he was unwilling to let Elijah out of his sight because he knew God was going to bless him through Elijah. And he was persistent, even to the point of, like, even where it was even might have been a little embarrassing, like when the person Elijah was like, "No, leave me alone, like, let me go." uh you know and Elijah says, "Tarry, I pray you here, for the Lord has sent me here." He's telling him, like, basically just trying to shake him, like, "Hey, look, you stay here, the Lord's sending me here. You're not," he doesn't say, "You're not going with me," but he basically says, "I'm going here. The Lord has sent me. You stay here." And Elisha's like, "Dude, I am not. You're not leaving my sight." You know what I'm saying? And I just want to just impress upon us, and you and me, that there's going to be times where it's kind of like, feels like maybe even the Lord's kind of trying to shake you. Maybe he's trying to, just see where your heart's at. Like, sometimes I think this is one of the ways the Lord works, or I know it's one of the ways that he works. It's kind of like when Jacob was wrestling the angel, and he's like, the angel's telling him, "Let me go." And Jacob's like, "I'm not letting you go until you bless me." This is that same situation. Sometimes it's like God intentionally will try to shake us just to see where our heart's at. Are you willing to give up on what it is that you want from God? Or are you going to hold on to Him until He gives you what He's put in your heart for you to even seek from Him? So don't let go. Don't give up. Hang on, hold on tight, and endure until you receive that which God has put on your heart. Amen.